Hello, you're watching Forex and Stock Markets Review. On Friday, the US shares demonstrated the most considerable downfall since the beginning of the year, thus stopping the 5-week rally of S&P and Nasdaq Composite. It happened amid concerns over the fact that the effort made to prevent Greece's default would be in vain. The plunge of the market resulted in the Chicago Stock Exchange Volatility Index jumping up above 20 points for the first time in about 2 weeks, thus gaining over 11%. On Friday, Dow Jones Industrial Average declined by 98.23 or 0.7% to the rate of 12,801.23, thus losing 0.5% in a week. Only one Dow Jones component out of 30 managed to close the week on the upside. S&P decreased 9.31 points or 0.7% to 1,342.64. Weekly decline amounted to 0.2%. Natural resource mining companies demonstrated the leading decline, while energy sector got off with minor losses. High-tech Nasdaq lost 23.35 points or 0.8% and closed at 2,903, thus having decreased by 0.1% in 1 week. During the trading session on the New York Stock Exchange, each ascending share fell on about 3 descending ones. Trading volume amounted to 750 million shares. World stock markets fell down after Jean-Claude Juncker, who chairs the regular meetings of Eurozone finance ministers, said Greece had to find €325 million, cutting its spending. In the meantime, leader of the 3 political parties supporting Greek Prime Minister Lucas Papademos said he wouldn't go back to austerity program. Main indices carried on declining after the worse-than-expected consumer confidence report. Michigan University Consumer Sentiment Index in February fell to 72.5 from 75 in January. Meanwhile, some shares declined more considerably than others. They include Alcoa, that lost 4.4%, and Caterpillar and Boeing, that fell 1.9% and 1.8% respectively. Alcoa shares were down amid bad news from aluminium sector. According to Reuters, Rio Tinto reported a 59% decline in quarterly income. The other outsider, Caterpillar, is in the same position as Alcoa. Both giants demonstrated considerable increase of about 20% since early 2012 due to positive economic news. According to the company's report for 2011, Caterpillar's income amounted to $60.1 billion with $7.79 income per share. In accordance with the focus for 2012, the company is supposed to earn $71.3 billion with $9.49 income per share. The last company to have its shares down last week was Boeing, despite the fact that new 787 Dreamliners were supposed to undergo additional check on Monday. The company left supply dates for 2012 unchanged. Airplane producer is 3 years behind the release date. On Thursday, Air India Airlines demanded a $1 billion compensation for the delay from Boeing. Given the general unrest on the market on Friday, the 1.8% weekly decline is quite logical. It was Forex and US Stock Markets Review. Follow our next releases and goodbye.